Welcome everyone to Dirty 20, where bad roles make great role playing. I'm got a bit of a giggling fit at the moment because what we were just discussing, but that's not for YouTube. Who wants to rekindle this old DM's mind for what happened last week? Cool, no one.
We were going to overthrow the government.
Let's not.
Oh yeah, that was the one thing that happened.
We dealt with the aftermath. We fought. We basically had the wedding reception, correct?
Yeah.
And during this wedding reception, we talked around. We had a conversation. Some of us networked. Some of us spoke to important people. Cal did his shiz, and while Cal was doing his shiz, he is creepy singing, and it goes and investigates. And what would you know? It's the fucking flesh puppet guy, a guy that made flesh puppets. And we're like, no, fuck you, but no one will let us kill him then and there. And he ends up coming, and we're all like, well, they deserve to die at this point. They've brought this among themselves. We tried to warn them. And they let this guy in, and what would you know? He fucking tried to kill them with kobolds and his tricky bullshitty magic. And Zumi fucking annihilated the kobolds straight away. Like, good on him for the fireball that he placed. We fought him while everyone else buggered off. Cal got turned into a bunny. T was like, fuck no. I can't remember who broke that. I feel like it was possibly Asha, or maybe Rankor. I could be wrong.
What's that?
But basically did how unbonafide and did some really good rolls and fucked that guy up. And then afterwards, we all sort of sat down and was like, dear God, everyone in charge is a fucking idiot. They're all idiots that make terrible decisions. And why should they have a country when they can't go, maybe the creepy fucking puppet guy is a bad thing to have at a wedding.
I mean, the high noble that's warning them.
Yeah.
You're dealing with the necromancer, like, hey, don't trust this guy. You know, remember I told you not to trust the other noble? Maybe don't trust him. But he's got the invitation. He can come right in.
Wasn't there a bomb at some point? Because I swear I unscrewed a cylinder somewhere.
Oh yeah, there was a gas bomb or something.
Sleeping
yeah.
gas.
And then you huffed the fumes, but you didn't pass out.
It was, we basically realized that those in charge are goddamn idiots. And
Yes.
we're kind of fed up with it.
And
They kind
I
of
think
got
me-
this far by sheer dumb luck, dumb emphasis on.
Yeah. The fact that they're still able, that they're breathing, is a testimony to.
I think you're going a bit too hard on that.
No.
I think it's right.
I will clarify. I do not think they are dumb. They are just not as intelligent as I am.
We don't think that they're dumb. We know that they're dumb.
Well, thus meaning, because they're not as intelligent as I am, that means that I should be kicked.
They are actual idiots. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not me being mean on them. They're,
Simply a statement of fact.
yeah. And so we're going to deal with the bad guy, the ultimate bad. We're then going to we're going to try and start a coup. And then, that's the current game plan. Deal with the evil both morally and politically.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Didn't
And also
Chicken
we're
Man
doing
turn up?
studying, and I kind of insulted the military commander slightly with Cala'elen, and mentally gave me a fist bump and called me a knight. So my character is happy.
And Rena got drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So she's happy.
Yes.
Is anything else what happened?
Uh,
Oh, oh,
I was just gonna say there was a commander of Casterly Rock who was pissed off and walked away.
Yep.
When basically he didn't approve of the fact that carrying on the festivities, but we tried to explain to him to show the people and to save face, you can't show fear in the front of an enemy. And he's like, well, no, we gotta fucking do this. So me and Cala'elen are thinking either kill him or, yeah, you're right, we should deal with the threat, but that doesn't mean you fuck off. And also we found out about the one mercenary group there is, I believe is in the Stormlands, called the Moonlight Blade, or where's my notes?
no, they're in the city.
Oh, they're in the city.
Yeah, they're in the city.
Oh, okay. I thought they were in the Stormlands. Sorry.
No, they're in the city. Where are they?
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
going to make Savovock's commute a whole lot shorter.
Yeah.
they're in the Horn Gate district.
Horned Gate District.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 65.
Alright. I was just looking for my little note card, but I seem to have lost it.
So we're gonna start off as everyone's waking up in the morning. We're gonna go to T and Azure first. Are you two skipping down the hallway to the library?
Oh yes, we're off to do research, aren't we?
Hell yeah. We're off to read some books, some wonderful books of elithid nature.
So you two meet up at the library. Azure is already there sitting down, still a bit tired. UT are full of the joys of morning, and you greet Azure.
How are you doing, darling?
I am good. I've been reading my tome that I was given by my new Pact Master. I can't actually talk about my contract, so I can't give details. But I need you to do something for me. No questions asked. If you need something from me, I am only accepting orders. Does that make sense? Just tell me what you need.
Okay.
And then I need you to tell the others as well.
Okay.
I know that's weird, but just trust me on this.
Okay. I'm a little bit worried about... well, I'm more worried about the pact now, I'll be honest.
No, that's completely fair. There may be some terms and conditions that how do I put it? I didn't...
You didn't read the fine print.
Fully at the time. But yeah, just... If you need anything from me, direct orders only, please.
Are you okay?
I will be. I just need to work a few things out. As soon as I can tell you about them, I will. But yeah, like I said, direct orders only. It's crucially important.
Okay, well, I order you to do some research about, Fucker, what was I researching? I was doing some hobgoblin stuff. Yeah, it's completely gone from my mind. What was research?
Those hobgoblin.
Yeah, you were researching about hobgoblins. T for Savovock to know a bit more about his
People and to see if there are some alive. There was also another thing.
Lich King blood?
Oh, I've got
Vampire?
I've got a lead on that already.
Oh.
What about the vampire? Don't we need a vampire?
I think vampire blood too, or
Hold on. Where's my list? 2 seconds. I have a list. It's not loading up.
whilst your list is
I mean, I
loading up,
can't find the scroll.
you can't find whilst you do that, Someone walks up to T and Azura, dressed in very librarian, light blue,
Librarian chic.
yeah, with blonde hair all tied up in a ponytail. As you can tell, it is a half elf coming towards you.
I
Oh, hello.
immediately turn my back.
Hello, is everything okay?
Yes, why wouldn't it be?
I'm just being polite.
Oh, I apologize. Hello?
Hello, my name's Sophia. I'm the keeper of this library.
Oh, it's odd that I haven't met you yet.
I've been busy a lot, been keeping the books tidy, dusting them, like dusting individual pieces of paper in the books.
But still, you wouldn't want to get the mites.
No, of course not. Yeah, just because I've seen you around the library, I just want to see if you two are okay or not.
Yes, we're perfectly well, thank you.
Are you making eye contact with her, Azura, or you just...
No, I've still got my back to her.
Is your friend okay?
They've had a really hard day. They got very drunk at the wedding. You understand hangovers.
Yes. I better put these books back, but if you need me, just shout, okay?
It's just she touched the books that I got out
Yeah.
previous. No.
No, I meant these books I've got in my hand. I'm going to put these books back.
Okay,
Sorry.
wonderful.
And then she trots off. Not trots off, but like, I don't want to say slink, but like...
I
I'll
get
just
what
say,
you mean.
yeah, she walks off.
So, if I ask you a question, do I have to phrase it like a demand?
No, it's just if you... I'm trying to think of how to do this. It doesn't damn me to hell.
Let me rephrase like this. Which one do you feel like you can answer more? Azure, what's going on? Why were you... It felt like you were avoiding. Are you okay? Or do I say, Azure, I demand you to tell me what the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, either of those I think is fine. So we'll just go with the second one, just out of caution. So I've said to you to tell the others about the ordering thing, but the consequences of that apply to anyone.
Anyone gives you an order, you have to do it.
No. I don't even know if I'll be able to tell you if you guess it correctly, to be completely honest, but basically just...
You don't have to explain. It can...
I'm trying, I physically can't.
It can put you into trouble, and I don't want you hurt. Just, if we need to stop people from saying certain words to you, we can do that. We're kind of terrifying.
That is true.
It's gonna be okay.
No, yeah, we've totally got this. I'd just rather not hurt anybody if I can get away with it.
Focus on the reading material. We'll figure this out.
Yes, ma'am.
An hour goes past, and we're going to go to Savovock. What are you doing?
Sorry. After I wake up, I'm gonna see if I can find Rena, and then track down Mercenary Guild. I forgot the name of the tavern already. Sadly.
It's the guild. It's hang on. Maps. It is the Moonlight Vanguard Fighting Guild.
Alright. I'm gonna go down to the Moonlight Vanguard Fighting Guild then, and see what I can drum up about them. See if there's anything I need to know or need to do before we set off for anything.
Okay. As you two are making your way through the city, you notice individuals with a cart, with a very fancy gold cart, going towards the palace. You notice symbol on one of the banners that they are carrying, which is two white wings open up with a star in the middle.
Would I remember that being the symbol of the guy that had the necklace that caused me to have the headache?
Make
And-
a history check, please.
History. Oh, I was lucked out on that one. 21 altogether.
These are the same guys, but there are more of them, and they're bringing with them into the palace this big cart, this big gold fancy cart, like something that like the Pope would use, or like the royal family would use, something like really ornate and
Right.
really and they would, and it looked like it's got like a holy relic inside.
Shit. That's probably the main thing going through my character's head.
You do have a little bit of a pain in your temple, but that's all it is, and then it like goes away after a few minutes when you get to the Fighters Guild.
Okay. Do we have the telepathic link up yet, Azure? Or is that gone again?
No, we haven't got that. I haven't done it yet.
Alright. Well, I'll definitely do my best to avoid them.
Mhm.
Especially since I'm a hobgoblin too. I wouldn't know if
Yeah.
they would react positively to me.
Well, no, obviously not. I don't know what Rena would do.
But yeah, I'll just basically kind of usher Rena with me, like, let's take a different street.
Mhm.
I don't need to deal with these right now.
I
But
love
remember when I was transforming?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I drives you away. Yeah.
yeah, they're bringing something big into the city. Let's get to the guild now.
Oh. Right, yes.
Yep. So we'll get there, and is there anyone at the door to greet people, or is it just anyone's allowed in?
Anyone's allowed in. As you go in, you see a few. There's a group of them at the back doing arm wrestling, and they're like betting. It's very unorganized fighters guild. It's
Fair
really,
enough.
it's like they're throwing knives at this like wooden slab. It's really like balls to the wall madhouse in there.
Ooh. This looks
Interesting.
like our place to be. Right?
There is a
Yeah.
guy. There is a big Goliath behind like this sort of like this table that kind of welcomes the like the new like new guests or like new people come in.
Mhm.
All right, we want.
Well, I'm here to see about the moonlight.
We in the right place, mate. What the fuck you want?
I want to talk to the main one. Are you that
the
guy?
one?
That's me. I'm the main guy.
Well, then I need to ask, what are your particular activities as a mercenary guild? What contracts do you accept and what contracts don't you accept?
Well, we accept
What are
any
your terms?
contracts, mate. Anything that pays the money, doesn't it? You know. I mean, at the moment the lads are a bit bored, seeing as we can't do anything. We can't even go after that Dark Lord guy, you know. I mean, we put a question to the king, but the king denied us, saying that another guild is taking over. So we,
Another.
well, you know, another guild's taking over that job. So we're about our luck at the moment.
How much would it take to hire you if you're not going to take any contracts from a Dark Lord?
Well, depends really, doesn't it? I mean, what are you looking for anyway? You're asking a lot of questions for a hobgoblin.
I am. You're not giving many answers for a Goliath. I've fought beside many.
Mm. Well,
Let me ask, have you been to the other continents before or not? Simple as.
we have. For business, obviously.
Obviously. So have you met the Unsung or not?
I've run into them, yeah.
Good. Then you understand how we deal with things then, don't you?
Are you threatening me?
No.
Bad
Not
night.
at all.
Joking.
Never
Joking.
read out.
Ah, quite sport.
How about this? If the moonlight works for me,
Mhm.
how much would you take as payment? And for how long for a contract?
Well, every single one of us under your leadership.
Under my leadership.
5,000 for a month.
How's the pay split between you? You get the largest cut?
I get a large cut, and then the sword masters after me, and then the apprentices.
Fine.
We took that swordmaster, so that's good.
Oh, they
Right?
do. Well, my main reason for visiting was to make sure you weren't taking any contracts from the Dark Lord. As long as you're not, that's fair. I'll be back with money, or I won't. Feel free to take any other contracts. But if you do take the ones from the Dark Lord, you won't leave the city.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
We'll make sure of that.
During the arm wrestling competitions, can I join in one?
Can you?
I was just asking the DM, like I didn't know if they would allow me.
You can try it.
I don't really like.
Who's taking bets?
I'd take a look for the biggest fucker and I'd be like, you. Show you how real mercenary wrestles. Come on, put your arm on the table.
And there's
Ooh.
like this big dragonborn just looks at you and just puts his arm on the table.
Who's taking bets? Who's taking bets? I want to put bets down. Please?
Alright then.
Not them.
Right.
Just with wood.
Like,
Got money.
Okay, you need a roll.
Coin pays.
You need a roll strength check, please, sir.
okay. Does that go with advantage, or is it no advantage?
No
Just
offense, it's
plain.
just yep.
Alright. Wow. That would be the one time I get a natural one, wouldn't it? You know what? I am using saving face. Oh wait, no. I'm not using that. That'd only give me one, like, extra, so I'd get a 10. So I'm gonna fail this one. I got 9 altogether.
Okay. So he got 9 as well. So so at the moment, as you're locked in with your arms and everything, you're both, evenly matched. Can you roll again, please?
Sure. 30-20.
Day 20. Okay.
He said the name of the group.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you've done that, you just put all your might down and just
Slam his arm to the table.
you get 500 gold from that little arm wrestling gamble.
Oh,
Lovely.
nice. Did Rena get it or did I get it?
Rena get it.
Okay.
Or Rena got it.
I'll give half to you, though.
Fair. I don't really care too much.
Did I go, big man?
With that, I thought it was going to be a lot more bloodshed than that. So, I'll leave satisfied knowing that they're not taking contracts from the Dark Lord as of yet. And make my way out.
Fair
And I
enough.
need to go back to the palace because they need to know the crystal people are back. And they brought something in a cart.
Okay.
Mobile.
Whilst this is happening, we're going to quickly go to Azure and T. Azure, you're trying to talk to T. at the moment about what you found out in this book, but she's not answering back. You look up and you notice that she's not moved a muscle. You look around and everything seems to be locked in time. You even see in the distance Talamangus coming in, holding some books. It looks like he's was rushing towards tea, but he's frozen in time.
Nerd.
And you hear a voice coming behind you. There's a lot of books here, isn't there, Azure? Very interesting.
Yes, strange disembodied voice. This is a library. Who the hell are you?
You see before you a very well-dressed... If I say Carthaginian, would everyone understand what I mean?
I would.
So
I will after a quick Google.
Very classical Mediterranean...
legend, lore, spell.
Very tanned face with a big black beard. Not too long, but quite neatly short. And a really Greek-style haircut.
Legend lore has finished, so yep, right there with you. I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, so he comes...
That's a handy spell.
It's very interesting how the mortals keep all their lore into these feeble books.
Oh, it's you.
How do you know it's me? Do you know who I am?
We spoke last night.
Ah, you remember me. Of course.
I made a stupid decision, but I'm not dumb.
How is the contract going?
You've made it very difficult for me to talk to my friends. You do realise that. Well, actually, yes, of course you do. You did it on purpose.
Of course I did. I just like playing around with mortals.
For an immortal, you sure have a very weird hobby.
I just like to cause the mortal realm sort of... How would you say it?
Chaos.
Inconvenient. I haven't addressed myself, have I? You can call me Baal. That's B-A-L.
Yep, I know. I know who you are.
Okay. So, how is the contract doing? Have you got anything yet?
It was last night. Can you give me 5 minutes? Good lord.
Just impatient.
You realise once I finish that list, you lose me as a playing piece or whatever you're using, right? So the faster I get it done, the faster this is done.
I might add the bits here and bits there, keep it going,
Not happening.
If you read the actual bit underneath, it says I can do anything.
I will go over your head if I have to. Do not start me.
Whilst you said that, could Savovock and you, Azure, make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution saving throw.
That is a 13.
Okay, you fail.
Me too.
Sounds about right.
You both fail. So you have now got an agonizing pain in your head.
Wait, 22
Azure.
fails?
Oh, hang on. We got 22?
Sarah?
Oh, Savovock, you have this strange pain in your head, but you seem to be fine. But it's kind of making you a bit dizzy as you're leaning on Rena for help to get back to the palace. You, Azure, are having a major pain in your head, it's unbearable. And it's exactly the same time Baal is having this pain as well. His mortal body is scatting from normal to demon in every other possible way. and then all of a
Do
sudden,
you notice this, or is that just a description?
huh?
Do I notice this?
Yes,
or
you do. Yes, you do. And then all of a sudden, the floor caves in, and he exits the mortal realm as he is in so much pain. He just can't be in the mortal realm anymore, so he escapes. After a few minutes, your pain goes, Azure. And
Interesting.
T is rattling on about something, and time is now back to how it was.
Wait, T, stop for just a sec. Right, so, sorry, we will get back to that, I promise, but something has just happened that I don't even know if you'll be able to help, but I think you might. If anybody can, it'll be you. So, you know that whole crystal thing that they're doing?
Yeah.
You know how me and Savovock had that massive headache when they had that sample of it near us?
Yes.
Well, I just had that again, but interestingly, and this is why I think you can help me with this, which, by the way, we need to check on Savovock, because he'll have had the same thing, I imagine. But my brand new best friend, shall we say, kind of stopped time to have a discussion with me to kind of lord it over the fact that they're in charge, yada, yada, yada. But as I was having ridiculous pain, so was he.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna need to get Cal. Okay, so we know that it affects him as well. Probably more so if he had to run away.
Yeah, like there was a whole floor collapsing thing. Honestly, that's the second time I've seen that. Still makes no sense to me, but
Are you alright?
yeah, I'm good. This might actually have some sort of advantage. I mean, if it gets rid of... You see me trying to say something, but I physically can't.
It's okay, it's okay.
Sorry, I was trying to say his name. Apparently I can't do that either. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, if it gets rid of that, then I can put up with a bit of a headache, I guess.
Well, you go to Cal and explain. I will go find Savovock and make sure he's okay.
Your friend Talamangas comes along. Hi guys, how you all doing?
Better idea. Talamangas, I need you to go and get Cal and bring him here right now. It's an emergency.
Okay,
No. Any questions, direct them to T. Otherwise, just go and do it.
T, can we have a chat later, please?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'll just put these books down.
Did you not hear me say urgent?
Okay, I'm going, and he runs off.
I immediately go, don't leave me alone with him.
That was order, yes?
Oh, I hate ordering. Oh, this is,
It needs to be an order.
What happens if you fail, though?
I'd rather you didn't find out.
Okay, then I'm not going to order you because I'm afraid.
Oh, no, I mean... I need you to order me, otherwise you'll find out what happens. Don't... Go with the ordering, just please.
I order you to not leave me alone with that man.
Thank you. Not a problem. I will not leave you alone with that man.
How far does it go? Could I order you to, do a handstand and you had to do it?
You can order, I don't have to do it.
Okay.
That's exactly who I... Yes, that's... Not what I thought, James, but close enough.
Yeah, try to find a good Mediterranean look, but...
I'll find a better one. Anyway, Talamangas goes to Cal's room, knocks on the door. Cala'elen, we need your help, please. And he keeps knocking on your door, Cal.
Hello, Mangus. Stop
Yes?
knocking.
But T wants you.
That's grand, not like a normal person.
What do you mean? She wants to see you urgently.
Alright, fine. Let me get us up near across the door. Lead.
Okay. And he leads you to the library.
Cal follows him on. He looks at him. My God, you're scruffy, aren't you?
He enters the library with Cal, and Cal, you see Azure and T looking worried.
All right, what's happened?
It was a demon that has unfortunately taken a hold of our life, or aspects of our life, is affected by the same interdimensional bullshittery that is going on with Azure and Saga. Which I need to find. So Azura, Cal, you must order him to do stuff.
Order who? What do you mean order?
It is easier for Azura to do things when ordered.
Well, that just sounds simple.
Be nice. And then I go and find Savovock.
Okay. T, it takes a couple of minutes for you to go to the front of the palace, and you notice these individuals, these robed, armored individuals, hovering over this very luxurious cart as Shavrock and Rena comes through the gates.
Shavrock, are you alright?
I'm fine. Seems like it only gave me a minor headache, but I was starting to get dizzy.
Okay. Rena, is he alright, or is he being an idiot and trying to be all strong when he's actually severely hurt?
What do you think? He nearly fucking fell over, so...
Okay.
Idiot.
At least I wasn't screaming my bones this time.
Hey, get some snuff. Snuff. Stiff. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I'll find a private place and I'll sniff some of that stuff.
Do it right, yeah, who cares?
I think
don't want-
it's not...
No. Not around the cloaked ones. Not around the cloaked ones.
Who are...
I don't know.
We're told by Cala'elen they are against outsiders or anything to do with anything that's not of...
Oh, it's
This-
that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get you away. I sort of start leading him someplace that I know is safe, and
Okay.
probably head towards the library.
Yeah, Rena's just gonna act like a crutch.
Out of curiosity, what is Asha doing at this time? Just out of curiosity.
She's in the gardens, just being on her own for a bit.
Fair enough. Do you want to be on your own for a while, or do you want to come to the library and...
I really don't mind. I mean, am I needed in
Okay.
the library?
Not quite yet. So
Okay,
we'll
just
leave you.
leave her where she is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave her where she is. Yeah, everyone comes to the library then, and yeah.
Have we found anything useful?
Not yet. We had only just started researching when we were visited.
Just...
By what?
Well, a demon. So,
Yes.
when they were forcibly, or when they had to leave, did it seem like they themselves, like, were they surprised by?
Yeah. I mean, he appeared. You know how they like to appear disguised as a human. He couldn't keep that up. He was shifting form, and then ran.
Okay, so something caused that is more than that is outside of his power. So there's something worse we need to worry about.
Isn't there always?
Not necessarily worse.
Enemy of thine enemy and all that, I suppose.
Oh no, I already know what it is.
Well, what is it? I don't even sense
Honestly,
suspect.
Your guessing game is rather entertaining.
Don't be a twat. What is it?
Right. Both Azure, yourself, and yourself, Savovock, both went through the same situation, the same sensation before, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why did you go for that same sensation?
Because when they found me, I believe, the crystals.
Exactly. Crystals themselves help ward the knights against outsiders.
By outsiders, you mean extra dimensional entities?
Exactly, which the demon is in this instance. Now, the only caveat to that is the fact that yourself, Azure, are also an outsider in this instance. A possible solution would be to get you one of those crystals to wear around your neck, but then it would also cause you to be very uncomfortable and not want to wear it around your neck. But it would keep the demon at bay, hopefully, most likely. But it would hit you, probably cripple you. But that's what's happened.
I mean, we can call that a
Most
sort of
likely.
plan B, in case we can't figure anything else out.
They were wheeling a giant cart into the palace.
That
Looked
would be
like
the
religious.
giant crystal. Yes, that would be the giant crystal they're bringing in to use against the Dark Lord when he arrives. Inevitably. The only
Yes.
real solution we have about dealing with the current headaches and pains you're both dealing with is to have you both leave the city.
That's fine with me.
Well, if he goes, I go. As well.
That also leaves the rest of you. Well, first of all, down 3, and then reliant on court healers. Ugh.
Well, it also gives us a split, and that means that we're easy to pick off and manipulate and deal with as needed. And that's not a good idea.
Would there be a way to communicate through distance without having you around us?
Sending spells. I know Azura can do it. T can do it. But if, as far as I'm aware, that takes up... It requires reserves of their power, and that is in a limited supply. Very draining.
Yeah. Well, I found out some information about the guild in the city. They seem highly disorganized, but they have no contracts at the moment. They're bored. The king, I believe, has forbade them from doing anything when it comes to the Dark Lord. Taking contracts from him,
Oh, taking contracts from the Dark Lord.
I believe. But I did let him know, specifically, if he takes a contract from the Dark Lord, he will not leave the city.
Yes, well, hopefully the city guard should deal with that.
But their cost is 5,000 gold if we were to hire them. Or if perhaps the leader had an accident and I took them over, I could take them outside the city. But then it still splits us.
Who's the leader?
Goliath.
Dealing with bigger people drop far easier and harder.
That's what I always find.
He didn't seem too smart.
What was their size and composition?
Would you say he seems innocent? For no reason.
Nothing's innocent unless it's, well, below the age of like 15.
He at least blinked normally.
Oh, that's a bonus.
That's not about innocence. That's Very unknown trick until I told you all it. Having access to a mercenary company at least would be nice, or at least a force of contingent of soldiers and combatants. The only situation and condition or worry there is their condition. You said they're not exactly doing much and seem a bit ragtag. If that's the case, then what's their professionalism going to be like? Are they reliable without coin if they need to come to it? And do they have the equipment required to maintain the fight?
Didn't seem like they had much equipment around, but I didn't stay too long. I was feeling a little bit on edge with those crystal people around. I passed them going towards the guild, but then coming back I had the pain. I wasn't around them when I was getting the pain.
Okay, what else do we need to do in the city? Did we find out where this church was? This graveyard?
Telemangus, did you manage to find one?
Yes, hang on. I'll look through my notes. I'm sorry. I was thinking, sorry. There is a graveyard that speaks of that specific thing you mentioned. Sorry, I'm talking at the moment. I can't think of the moment, sorry. It's in the
Calm down, relax, breathe.
It's in the Riverlands.
Have you got a map there?
Yes, hang on a second, I'll pop the map up. I'll pop it in Mappies.
Ah yes, the well-known library table known as Mappy Map.
The Mappies. Actually, where is it? I sent it to Simon as well, just to. But here we go. Which?
Do you need help, Telemangus?
I'm okay. There we go.
Cal leans to T quickly while he's trying to control this map out. Is this performance anxiety or this?
Don't be nice.
I'm not being mean. I'm just asking if that's what you find attractive at this point.
It's just outside Riverford, the graveyard that you're talking about.
Okay then. So, how about this for a possible plan? We'll have to clarify with Azumi, Asha, and Rankor. But
Actually, where's Rankor, by the way? I forgot about Rankor. Sorry, Steve. It's like, where's Rankor?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You said everyone to the library, so I came to the library.
And he just appears behind Cal.
But I like the idea that Cal's just like, we obviously need to confirm with Zumi, Asha, and Rankor. And then at that point, Rankor's like, I'm right here, bud. I'll jump.
Yeah.
Mildly
There you.
especially for a human, how quiet you are. But times Rankor.
Well, it's so I am.
So, well, as soon as you're here, it means we have to find Zumi and Asher and confirm the idea of the plan. But with your Azure and Savovock having problems with the crystal being present in the palace, why don't the three of you...
No, not me.
What do you mean, not you?
What I say, ask someone else.
What, go out? Go to...
Because
Options.
if commands are given, someone has to follow them.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the easiest way of working around this. Yeah, that's how this works.
At least that's what I put this together. Apparently I could be a little bit wrong, but we're going with it.
That will do.
So then ask Azure, I tell them we're doing this?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
He needs to have commands.
Then in that case, Azura, I'm not talking to you. Stop listening.
Zura, ignore him.
No. Trust me. Azure, stop listening. That's an order.
Got it. I mean, what? Huh?
So, the idea is that Savovock, Rena, obviously, who would always stay by Savovock's side, and Azure go out of town, go to Tasty Towers, and hang around and wait for a little bit. We wrap up some fun little things here, make sure things are in place that we need them to be, before we're then heading out and meeting them in, say, a day's time. From there, collectively, all of us together, we teleport using the magic we have available to get ourselves to River Ford and acquire the last of the few ingredients we need for the ritual. How's
Sounds
that?
like a plan.
Yep, that's a plan.
Fair enough.
All right.
Could you
Well, I mean-
all make me a perception check, please?
I mean, in all honesty as well, I mean, Rankor, if you wanted to go to Tasty Towers and get a bit of fresh air, I know the town can be rather stifling at times.
Can we not call it Tasty Towers anymore? It makes a bad taste in my
17.
mouth.
Got a natural one again. I got 6 altogether.
23.
Ooh, wow.
16.
£50.
Sorry,
Tea
but
Towers, that's better.
It's my museum.
Yeah. So who got
Is it
18
museum bar?
above?
Hang on, I need to write.
I only got 17.
7.
So Rankor, you got 23.
21.
No, I got 16.
Okay, 16. Okay. Who got 21? Oh yeah, Luke.
I got 23.
You got 23. Yeah. So only-
Yeah, Zero got 23, Cal got 21.
okay. Anyone else? Anyone else got over 18 or?
No, I got 17. Just below.
Okay.
My character's distracted.
Zumi just walked in as well. What did you get, Zumi?
16.
Okay, so it's just Cal and Zura. No, this servant comes up to you lot. Good morning. Can I speak to Cala'elen and Ara'nos, please?
Spit it out. Hurry up. We're running out of time. Very busy now.
His Grace would like to see you.
You're not going alone.
His king, his lordship, need to
Yes, stop your
summon to you. You can't just start bringing +1s.
I'm basically a servant girl. You won't pay attention to me.
Can you stay outside the room or something?
Better
No.
idea. Can you tell me where His Grace is for Cal to go and meet?
His Grace is in the council room.
Excellent. Yeah, that's in range. I can use clairvoyance. It's fine.
Okay. If you guys head, someone will go. I can go get Asha, and we should just be prepared for a fight because it always seems to break everyone out.
Fair.
I love the trust. I love the trust.
This is not our eyes. Just like, okay.
Just a quick clarification. The clairvoyance thing is the telepathic link. Yeah. It's that.
Oh, I can do that as well, but no, clairvoyance is a separate thing.
It's clairvoyance.
Basically, with clairvoyance, I can either see or hear from a point within a mile of me. I don't have to see that point, I just have to know about it. So if we're telepathically linked, I see the place through your mind, so I don't have to see it. Then I can cast it to keep an eye on you, so we can hear through you and see what's happening, so I can keep an eye on your back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, that works. Okay.
So how about this?
I send the servant girl away, being like, "Thank you. He'll be there in a second."
It's a boy.
I'll go
but-
see His Grace.
Girl,
Yeah, you said go.
Does that go?
you said
Yeah.
girl.
Did I? Okay, sorry.
You send them away.
I say them away. There we go.
Um,
Let's not go in the pronoun.
Gender is a spectrum, and we rise above it.
I'll go
Yep.
see His Grace. Savovock, Rena, Azure get ready to go to T's Tower. Both of us there. Rankor, kind of do your thing. At this point, you can go with them out to the more fresh air of the smaller village, or stay in town and get ready for me to scream desperately for help, and you run to my aid and rescue.
That sounds more
Please.
fun.
Yes, do that. You're the only competent one of us.
Resent that. Agree, but still resent it.
Quick question. Is there a graveyard near T Towers? I don't remember.
No, there isn't.
No, if
No,
it's a
there isn't.
graveyard, it's a small little place they just decided to put dead people in the ground. That's about it.
There's somewhere with dead people. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm thinking of.
Oh wait, there is actually Bridge Willow. There is actually a graveyard.
Yeah, Bridge Willow wasn't the place that I exactly stayed in frequently.
No, that's fine. As long as there is somewhere where there are dead things, we can take care of one of the ingredients while we're there.
Only concerning. However, at the same time, you get Asha and Zumi, Zumi here. Again, rather sneaky, just to sneak in without me noticing. And get ready to go as well, and I'll find out what his grace wants.
I will be so happy once we leave this place.
Where are we going?
We're going back to T Towers.
Oh, okay.
So you go to Bridge Willow.
We can unpack the cube while we're there.
I can start my museum.
And that's where I leave. Goodbye.
Okay. So we're gonna go to.
Wait, before Cal goes, I've done the ritual for the telepathic bond.
Cool. So you guys go off and find Asha and get yourselves ready to leave. Cal, we're gonna go to you as you approach the council room.
Be right back.
Knock. Enter.
Sorry, quickly.
Oh,
Cal will ask Rankor to do something while he's going to see his grace.
Rankor's gone.
That is. No, I'll ask him when he gets back.
Okay.
Cal's going to see if Rankor would go down to that mercenary company that Savovock mentioned.
Right. Yeah.
Because as far as Cal knows, he used to be a soldier at some point, I think.
He was in his early days.
Yeah, Rankor, and so
Rankor, yeah.
So he has a little bit of experience as well. Him have a look and try and get a read on whether these guys are worthwhile having the coin for or not
Okay.
in the long term, and how much work they're going to require at this point.
I need to remind myself who's at T Towers again now. I think it's just the genie. Anyway,
it's only the genie.
Yeah, only the genie. Yeah. So, yeah, you enter the council room and you see before you your father standing next to the king, looking at this sort of like maps and whatnot on the table. Beside, at the other end, you see the Grand Master of the Keepers there, and another individual wearing black robe and black hood with armor on, with a sword by his side and a sword on his back. Cal, come in. I thought you're a bit early, but that's fine. Do you remember the Grandmaster Toff?
Just quickly down the link, Cal hears Azure's voice saying, "Just let me know when you're there, so I can get clairvoyance up."
He'll signal and be like, "And I have arrived."
We're just going over the plans at the moment that Grandmaster Toff has told me about. He showed me the crystal that they're going to use to defeat the Dark Lord, and they're riding out to the Stormhold to meet up with their other keepers, and they're going to go and fight the Dark Lord for us.
So they're taking the crystal out of the city then?
Yeah, they are.
Why are they? They're taking the fight to the Dark Lord.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Very well.
Toph goes to you. Is like, do you not like the idea, Master Ara'nos?
I have no opinion on it, Master Toph. I'm not a strategist, unfortunately.
But with this crystal, we
can
destroy the Dark Lord, and then once that's completed, we will make sure that this world is rid of unwanted guests in our realm. Do you not agree, Cap?
getting rid of all unwanted guests is generally a good thing that should be strived for. Yes, agree.
This is my friend next to, and he just points to the guy next to him and everything. He's one of the masters of the keepers, Merbuff Grand Dam.
Pleasure to meet you.
Can you spell that for me? Because that feels like an anagram. Like, you know when some things are just like, that's an anagram.
Do you want to, what, the first name or
Just
the whole?
the whole
Okay.
name. Can you just pop that in chat?
Will do.
Because that feels like a name that's actually a clue to some bullshit.
Or it's a reference that we just haven't clicked on yet.
Yeah.
I'll put it in chat.
I mean, it went like the surname as soon as you said "damn" into it. My immediate head was like, "Oh my god, it's fucking Van Damme."
Yeah, that's what I went to.
Who's Van Damme?
Jean-Claude?
Van Damme.
Oh.
Van Damme. Famous actor.
The dude who believes he's like the world's fucking
Yeah.
martial arts god and is just an overweight middle-aged man who has no talent or skill.
I do not know that reference.
Johnny Cage from
I'm
the
gonna
comic
make
book based
you
off him.
watch some clips. I'm going to make you watch some clips of John Ulfgrim.
No, I'm good.
He
Cala'elen.
did like dojos and shit and stuff, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yes.
there.
Why
and
is
like,
there
someone runs at him, and he just like does this motion.
why is there Sean Connery on my
Yeah.
in general? I don't understand the reference.
He's just holding a crystal.
Okay,
Look at that fucking chef test sparkle.
Oh, that's the first thing I noticed.
right.
The
So
crystal. And I'm gonna use it.
I'm going to use it. So he shakes his hands, just like
Funny, pressure.
it's very good to meet you, Master
Oh,
Ara'nos. And the king goes, so the plan is for the keepers to attack the Dark Lord. They're going to meet up with the rest of them. Isn't that right, Master Toff? Indeed. And if you don't mind, we best get going. We have a long journey to the north. And he bows, and so does Merbuff bow, and they walk out the door.
So where was it that everyone leaving and lost their troops?
They are rendezvousing with their 200 plus knights of the Dawnstone, sorry, just between Blackhall and Bleakfield.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then they're going to make their attack on the...
Isn't that roughly the place where the Madame was looking for me?
Yes.
I haven't seen her for a while. Cal started thinking like idly about her for a minute, and then it's like, back on track.
So that was interesting, wasn't it, Cal? Sorry about that. We also have a proposition for your group.
Of course, Your Grace.
When you come back from this mission I want you to take, I want to give you all the highest honor for the Empire. You'll be awarded the Defenders of the Realm medal, which means you will be getting land and citizenship of the Empire.
It's a very gracious offer, Your Grace.
You have done a marvelous service to this and to my people and to myself. I cannot thank you enough, Cal.
I'm sure the others are most graceful in receiving that gift.
Your father nods at you and like he's pleased with you. Now, servant, could you bring in Lord Grimond in, please? And the servant nods and goes and gets the Lord. He's been worried about his siblings for a while, Lord Grimond, and he wants someone to have a look in for them.
Who the fuck's Lord Grimond? Let me do a check.
Okay, do you want to do a history check? Okay.
18.
18. So you've heard of Lord Grimond. He has lands in, I think it's Duskfire, I think, or nearabouts. But he's quite well known. I will get you more information later on when I haven't got a cat on my lap.
That's fair.
So he enters, is like, hello, Cala'elen. I wouldn't ask you or ask anyone else, but this is urgent. I have not heard from my brothers for some time, and what I've learnt from my niece is not, well, not good.
Well, let's attempt to not dally too long on getting ourselves on the way. Finding where was the last they were seen.
Well, a manor in the Riverlands called Stoke Manor.
Stoke Manor in the Riverlands.
Yeah.
Not lie, my lord, I'm not exactly familiar with the Riverlands that well.
It's fair enough, but if I give you directions, would you and your venturing party go and find them for me?
Of course.
My niece came to me a few days ago before the wedding started, and she was ill. She was having fevers and starting to hallucinate and having fits of rage. She came back from her father's manor and she ran away. I do not know her fate at the moment, but it's not looking good for her. I believe that they've caused this. Yeah, I believe they've caused this.
How long ago did you say was the last time you spoke to your brother?
3 years ago. More than that,
3
with
years.
the older one.
Do you know if they had much presence out of Stoke Manor in the localized area?
Not as I'm aware of, no. I only learned that they owned the place from my niece. I didn't know they owned the place until then.
So I assume that Stoke Manor is not part of your family's name then?
No, it's not. It is very unusual for them to have that, if you know what I mean, that manor.
And you also said that your niece has also now gone missing since the last you saw her recently.
Yes.
Ran off.
She ran off. No, she's at my home. Being cared for by the Masons and doctors.
Well, I will not dally too long. I'm sure the Wayward Ones are eager to get underway. They have been sitting idle for far too long, I think, for their tastes.
Would you have? Thank you very much. And if you want any reward or anything, just ask me. I am deep in your debt, Cala'elen and Ara'nos.
Be of service to His Grace.
Thank you.
Will not say that I speak for the entirety of my companions. Some of them may have some reasons.
Most definitely. Thank you, Cala'elen. He bows, walks off. The king follows Lord Grimond as they start talking outside. They start walking out of the council hall. And your father goes to you like, "You did very well, Cal. I'm proud of you."
Very well. In the sight of glorified errand.
You are not a glorified errand boy. This will help. Men
We have
on.
been armed and ordered by a lesser noble than our house's title to go and find his missing brothers, who he has not been able to track himself for 3 years.
Nevertheless, this will help, I'm sure, strengthen the bond between us and them. In any case, I have a letter for you. And he shows this like piece of paper.
Quizzically to him. Yeah, looks at him quizzically.
One of the guards at the gate found it, tied up, addressed to you, Cal.
Not ominous at all.
Hmm?
Not ominous at all, then.
No, but I have not read it, but I want you to read it.
Very well. He'll take the note and he'll read it.
Okay, I will send you the details. Your father goes to you, Cal. I was like, I best do some of my own work, Cal. I will see you in a few days.
Yes, hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to get to Stoke Mountain and back.
So, what are you doing now, Cal?
Gonna obviously read the letter, and then start making my way back to meet everyone and hopefully find out about if Rankor found anything about the mercenary company.
Okay.
He's making his way downtown, walking fast.
Before we do Rankor's thing, Cal, you walk out of the hall and you see Murbath come up to you. Master Ara'nos, may I have a word?
Wait, who's this again? Sorry.
This is a Murbath, the other guy that was in the thing, the other the keepers. Can I have a word, Master Cala'elen?
Yes, of course, sir.
Let's walk and talk. You're obviously busy, and I'm busy as well. I'll be leaving soon. Just wanted to.
Yes, you have a kingdom to save.
Yes, we do. It's quite an honor if you. Sorry, I need to put my harsh voice on. Yes.
Get that Batman tone in there, bud. Get that Batman tone in.
Batman tone. Yes, it's a bit of an honor to be saved with the kingdom.
These guys are gonna die so fucking hard, and it's actually a little bit sad.
Tell me where the authors are.
Tell me where the Dog Lord is.
Swear to
me.
Sorry.
So it's been a long time since I've been at this continent. It's been very breathtaking. My wife lived in this continent, not far from here. I've not been back in over 40 years.
If you get an opportunity, I would say take a little trip and a visit. And do your soul good.
Well, it's hard saying that I had to bury my wife all those years ago.
Sucks for him.
Understandable.
What about his appearance on Murder Alley?
I'm very sorry for your loss.
I had to give my son. I had to give my son away as well.
What is he telling you all of this?
Because I'm a very charismatic man.
He is.
Tragic backstory.
And the thing is, I have a plus 14 to my deception, so it looks like I give a shit.
Wow.
Like another group that my guy murdered or something. And Cal's will be like, yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like,
I knew you'd be like this. I knew when I thought I'd give all this out, you'd be like, yeah, cool, yeah.
No, hey, look. Scriv is fascinated. Cal has what he deems far more important things than this walking corpse's backstory to deal with.
Also, this guy is threatening Azure. We're gonna send him to meet his dead child and wife.
He's not directly threatening yet.
No.
Close enough for me.
Yeah,
He's inconveniencing. Let's be honest.
I'm with Azure. He's a threat. We need to take him out.
It's enough for Rena, a high-end axe in its face.
And Rena is the most sensible of us all.
There is a fine line between removing threats and just being murder hobos. Remember?
Yes. I mean, he's doing what he thinks is right, 'cause, like, demons and all that shit, and for him, that's probably the outsiders he's thinking of.
If the guy's competent, we might actually be able to sway him. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We could do with competent allies at this point.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But yeah,
So-
so Cal's
So it's been quite hard for me to return to the place where I had to give my only son away.
He's your dad.
I'm very sorry that our continent unfortunately carries so much pain for you, your entire family. But I commend you on your sense of duty in returning and facing that pain to the Empire.
It's something I have to do for the keepers and my grandmaster. One day I might meet him. One day.
One way or another, we all meet those we've lost and missed.
I wish you all the best, Cala'elen. He shakes his hand, shakes your hand, and walks off.
Cal wants it for a little bit. Quiet to himself. Such a waste of talent. As then Cal turns and goes his own way.
Fine, he can live when we take over.
No, he has to agree not start murdering people indiscriminately.
But he doesn't murder people, we all know that. That's his line, he never crosses it.
When we run the Empire, we deem what is murder and what is not.
Ooh, that was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Anyone else a little hot right now? No, just me?
Cal, John,
Yes?
the letter
Yeah?
that I got. Do I recognize the handwriting?
No, you don't.
Oh shit! Okay. Cal will go through the link then. Would you be like, just for an update, I might be slightly delayed at getting to T Towers. It's universal across for everyone in the group to hear.
Oh, why? What's going on? Are you alright?
Yes. So we've been requested to go find some people over in the Riverlands, not far from where we already intended to go anyway. Some Farrians have gone missing. Some lord bounty and alliance wouldn't hurt with. But I have received a letter telling me to go to the Three Crowns to meet somebody. Apparently, it's about our sister. She's in danger.
Your sister?
Handwriting.
Again?
Yes. I don't recognise the handwriting, though. That's the problem. If it's my sister, the only person who should be involved or coming from.
Oh no, sorry, did I say your sister? It meant to say their sister. Did I?
Our sister.
If it's the assassin, just let them die.
Yeah, we need to see you at the Three Crowns. It's about our sister, which is... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, carry on.
So we're going to see what's going on, find out who it is, murder them in an alleyway if they need to get out of it, then I'll get on the T Towers. I'm on my way there now. I intend to get this done before the link wears out.
Hey, can somebody speak to Telemangus that isn't me?
On it. What do we need?
And he said he had some information to give me. Thank you.
That was probably just an excuse to speak to you. To be fair, let's face it. But yeah, I'll talk to him.
What's just a minute?
No asking. No asking.
No. I have an idea. Azura, you're not to talk to Salamangas. Rena!
Oh god.
Yes, what do you want?
Don't suppose you mind doing a small little favour, do you?
What's that?
So there's this lovely gentleman. He's a bit of a nerd. He has some information that we can offer. Unfortunately, he's indisposed right now and can't talk to him directly. Don't suppose you could grab the information off him, could you?
Is it gonna hurt my head?
No, but you can hurt his.
Oh,
I'll
fine.
I'll go with her just in case.
Yeah, maybe. I see Asha now. I'll be there soon.
Okay, we're gonna go to Rankor first, and then we're gonna have a quick break.
Okay, so as I above table, what am I doing? I know I'm going to the mercenaries, but what for?
Yeah. I think you're keeping up. Well, you haven't looked to see if the mercenaries are
Yeah,
fit enough
Pink
to.
Rankor missed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pink Rankor missed, well, the whole
yeah,
point was,
you're gonna.
Cal basically asked if you can go there and just basically give it an eye over to see if they're worth the price and if they're actually going to be is it going to be an idea for us to acquire them for when this fucking thing explodes and gets bigger than the small number of us we're going to deal with? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to do it.
Do you want Savovock to come with you?
Oh, you've already visited them, haven't you?
Yeah, but that could be a distraction while you do your thing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's, I'm just trying to think what. Obviously, all I'm seem to be doing is going down and talking to them and just maybe getting an idea of how they are or something.
They didn't seem to want to talk to me much, and I was playing off my character as like obviously being distracted by the crystal thing, so he didn't actually look at troop numbers, their armaments, basically the effectiveness of their plans, their previous history. I just know that they've fought against my mercenary company once, and that was it.
Right. Okay, I'll try. Let's see how we do.
Or what about Zumi? What did he want to do?
Yeah. Is Zumi about?
But I think myself and Zumi were going to talk to Asha.
Okay.
It's gone fishing.
Gone fishing. Okay, so let's just say that both Shavrock and Rankor have gone to the guild again to have a look at the place.
You want to roleplay it or just?
Let's just say that you both enter the guild, and it's still pretty much of a balls to the wall, messy place. But you see that their armor is quite pristine and well kept, but they're just bored as hell because they have no work to do and everything. They're just letting some energy out just to get, but you have a look at their numbers, you have a look at their armament, their weapons, and you do to you they seem quite well equipped.
Okay.
Can I do I see anywhere that would hold all their past jobs, like how they'd have like a ledger or something?
You see there was a ledger underneath the counter to where the Galath was, but you also see like a notice board with jobs on there.
Now I'm gonna go look at that. Is there anyone anyone behind the counter?
No one's behind the counter at the moment.
Right. Anybody nearby?
No one's nearby.
Right. I'm gonna glance around. I'm just gonna cast resistance on myself, and I'm just gonna sneak over, just have a quick flap through the last few pages.
Can I provide a small distraction?
You can.
Yeah, I'll totally say. Cause a distraction over there. I'm just gonna have a quick look over here.
Alright. I'll approach and be like, is there any beer or alcohol that they're serving here? You can grab, or...
There's a couple of barrels of ale you can get.
Alright, I'll grab some cups, dip them in, and I'll approach a table that he said in the general direction and be like, gentlemen, come now. I haven't seen any fellow mercenaries in a long time. Tell me, what was the last contract you did? And let's put the beers down in front of him.
While he's doing
Why
that,
do
he's
you
got...
care?
What's that?
Why do you care?
Sharing tales. Do you not share any here? Or are you silent about everything you do?
They look
Not
at each
proud of
other.
it?
It's been a few months since our last contract.
Months. That's almost a death sentence to most mercenary companies.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We must be running on low when it comes to funds and keeping recruits.
A little bit, yeah.
How many have you lost this past few months then?
We all look at each other as like quite a hefty amount.
Fair enough. Do you think it's the leadership or just peace in this kingdom?
We think it's, well, a bit of both, really.
A bit of both?
A bit of both.
What is that? I talked to him earlier. Goliath is your leader, right?
Yeah, Brimble.
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 Brimble. Yeah, seem rough, but takes a large cut.
He hasn't got as much, food on the table, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's not way to live. Has your company thought about going to other lands to search out contracts? Or has Grimbald even tried?
He hasn't even talked about it.
Eesh. Well, I'm just trying to distract him while Rankor does his thing, so I'll keep talking to him, like just seeing what I can learn out of character.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like go behind the counter, just start flicking through the book while also looking to see if there's like any pins about in case I am spotted. So like, oh, I've got a pen.
That's fine.
Yeah, so go through that, so like see when the last contract were, see if there's any troop numbers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very quickly. Do you want me to roll anything or not?
No, all you can see is the last job was in there about 3 months ago. There's some talk about leaving to other continents and everything, but the Goliath mentions that we need to stay in the city. That's the best place to stay.
Right, no, like correspondence or anything like that.
No.
Not give any hints of what their future plans could be.
No.
Okay, so I'll just step away and just make Savovock aware that I'm done.
Okay.
Are you telling me through the link and everything?
Am I linked up? I can't remember.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'll tell him through the link then.
Alright.
Yeah,
that like after sharing. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'll go say, I'll just go through the link, see what we need to see. Wrap it up.
I'll tell him through the link, like, acknowledged. I'll be like, well, gentlemen, I don't know about you, but the last company, well, the only one I've ever known, was the Unsung. They're always accepting. I want to strike out on my own, so I'm doing my own thing. But if you are looking for jobs, over there, pretty decent pay, take care of you. And there's always war. There's always someone willing to pay for something. I'll just say stay away from the necromancer. All he wants is puppets and servants. Doesn't make it good for war when everyone's already dead anyway.
They all look at each other and just kind of like a nod, they're all like nodding each other.
Anyways, I had my ale. And I'll put 10 gold on the table. For the trouble.
I take you both walking out.
Yep. I'm walking out with him. Take the 10 gold out of that.
Okay. So, Zumi and T, you're going to find Asha, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll find.
It's fine. So we'll do that quickly, and then we'll go to break. You two find her in a tree in the gardens.
Hey, Asha.
Hey, Sumi, what have I missed?
It's been a while since you've had tree time.
Just a bit. I think I needed it, to be honest.
Zumi hangs his head low, hearing that, feeling partly responsible.
That's not a dig at you, Zumi. Honestly, it's not.
Yeah, out of the two recent surprises, your new bloodlust is, quite frankly, the least of our concern. If anything, I'm rather proud of you. You managed to drag up a long-lost, forgotten art. Your history reborn.
Wasn't intentional.
I didn't intentionally plan on releasing Davros, but, you know, here we are.
What have I missed, anyway?
Do you feel like coming down from the tree?
Yeah, she's not that high. She's really not that high up. She's only she's only like 4 or 5 feet up, sort of thing. She's on like a low-lying branch, sort of thing. Meantime,
I love the idea we could figure out Ash's mental state on how high she climbs up a tree. Wait, she's right at the top, shit's gone down. So, we have sort of a plan of heading to T Towers.
We renamed it.
right? Okay, is there a reason?
Rebranding? Going there.
Quite frankly, I feel like I am owed the building.
I'm not talking about the renaming. That's absolutely the reason we're going to the towers.
Simply because we've got stuff to do. We need to. There's a graveyard which allows us to get, I think, one of the last remaining ingredients to stop the whole. And she mimes the tentacles from the face.
Yeah.
Opinions into the background, just like.
Yeah.
It also does stand in a place and allows us to move where we need to go.
Works
It
for me.
also has a good library, which will help us with researching.
And it's not in this rat hole in the city. That works for me.
And it's Carter. Although I imagine he'll turn up.
Honestly, if that's what's best, then let's go. I'm happy to go. And with that, he gets out of the drink.
How are you both doing, by the way?
Bit better, but getting on with it.
She hugs you.
She hugs back.
And then at some point she she sort of reaches around and sort of grabs Zumi by like the scruff of the neck and pulls him into the house.
Yeah, Zumi joins in.
Yeah, Asha does like put an arm awkwardly around her back to kind of like pat Zumi on the back of the head.
Voila.
It has been exhausting, but we'll get into it, and soon there's an ending in sight.
Love to believe that, but every time we do one thing, another thing throws itself up, and then soon we have an entire shit show of things. So let's just work through it one by one and see where that leads us, shall we?
When this is all over, I'm not going to lose you guys, am I?
No, I've already started saving for your college fund, and yes, you're going to college.
You're not going to get rid of us, Sumi. How many times do we have to have
I
this?
didn't want to get rid of you. That's precisely why I'm asking the question.
No.
Sumi, I told you last night I'm not going anywhere, and I know for a fact the others aren't.
Okay.
Well, come on, let's get ready to go.
He scurries down your back and
So he kind of scurried up her back for the hug, and he scurried back down again. It's gone in squirrel mode.
That's adorable. Yeah.
And yeah, she's happy to go off and get herself ready to go.
Cool. So how are you guys getting to T Towers? Are you teleporting there or are you walking there? Cool.
You think you can do the teleport thing, so.
So you all gather, including Goop. Goop gathers as well. Together to teleport. Talamangas is behind Azure, so yes.
Wait, I need to know how their conversation went. And if there's...
I need to know how that conversation went for reasons that you're aware of, John.
We'll do
And
that after break. We'll do that after break.
We need to know if like the guy has broken kneecaps and Rena's snapped.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll do that after break. So we have a quick 10-15 minute break and then we'll get back into it and we'll see if...
Also,
yeah.
now we know Rena is a girl's girl, and I love that.
Let's see, guys.
Alright.
So-
because I can edit that. That's not a problem because I've been. It's cool. Right.
We
so
were talking shit about people and we didn't want to get legally in trouble.
Yeah.
by YouTube.
The opinions expressed herein are not representative.
I mean, my boss is probably never going to watch this, but I did name drop him, so yeah, I could do with that being cut out.
Yeah.
But on a more serious note, don't trust the police, they're after you. They're never on your side.
No, they're not.
Leave that in.
Fuck the police.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Coming straight from the underground, young.
Cats out or the cops in.
Don't trust birds. Don't trust birds. They've been replaced. Birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Oh, that's weird.
Also, pronouns are valid for everyone. Just saying.
Pronouns.
Just
Okay.
because me and I think Azure knows one about that the whole Starfield thing.
Oh, yeah, that
no.
was ridiculous.
Yeah, just
He
that's-
actually
that's-
had a huge. I saw the video and he was just being a man child. It's
yeah,
like-
Either don't play the game or just pick your pronouns
Yeah.
and move on.
that
Because
is just
they're throwing it in our faces.
no, they're not.
Just
Just
like
Using
Scream into the void.
pronouns in that sentence to denounce pronouns.
The funniest one I've seen of that is where some about Star Wars, where it's like if you look at the entire franchise and it's there is political commentary, there is racism, economic systems from republic to dictatorships and tyrannical enterprises and big grand sweeping political arcs and things like this. And as soon as they bring in gender stuff, it's like, why are you gonna make it political, dude? Like, you have seen the fucking films, right? You've seen everything about it. What the fuck are you talking about? It's always been political. It's always had an underlying tone to it where fucking dictatorships and oppressive powers are fucking bad. But then when you don't understand and isolate yourself too much, that's also bad.
You have to understand it's only political when it does either give women a voice or deals with people who aren't straight white men.
Yeah.
Then it's political.
Amen.
then it's got an agenda.
Yeah, but if it's just a straight white guy, then it's fine. It's not political at all.
Unless it's gay. Oh, this is straight. Sorry, Karen.
Oh, small side note, I recently found out that Ryan Gosling is going to be in an episode of Doctor Who. He's like a massive Whovian, apparently.
oh, what the hell? Amazing.
well.
Nerd.
And he got it because of, I think it was something to do with like an interview he did about Barbie, and that's how. And I'm just like, yeah.
Nice. So,
Doc-
let's go to Rena and Telemangus, shall we?
I will mute myself so I don't laugh over things.
So you find him in the library, Rena, looking at some books.
Before you get started this one, please remember that Azure is present.
Can she sneak up on him?
Yes. Could you hang on? Can you get up as? Can you roll me a stealth, please?
Yes, and I get advantage with it, so. Yes, I had 23.
Oh wow, yes, that beats what I was going to roll. But let's find his. Don't know what
I was
roll
about
for
to
it.
say, does my standing back and not stopping this from happening mean she's assisted? But she doesn't need it.
What will I roll against that? Will we perception or will it be?
Perception.
Yeah, perception.
Okay, welcome. Yeah, 15. All right, so he jumps out of his skin. It's like, oh, hi, little one. You scared me.
Little one.
Oh, you. I'm not.
There's your
saying-
first mistake.
I'm not saying
Oh,
anything
no.
bad about it and everything. Just saying you. Anyway, can I help you, Miss Rena? Is it?
Yeah. I heard you had a message for a good old friend of mine.
Oh, you mean T? No, it wasn't a message. It was just I had some interesting books.
Interesting, is it? Has it got special pictures in it, has it?
I'm sorry. Special pictures.
I just stand back and smirk.
You know, you little geeky lads like your little fiction things, right?
Nothing like that. No. It's quite interesting books that she would find it interesting as all.
Well, I think you'd probably find it interesting, you know?
I don't do that type of thing, thank you very much.
Well, is it probable to our cause?
It's interesting for her, I believe.
I'll take
Well,
them. Where are they?
Do you want to hand the books to him?
Oh, okay.
And mark the
Hi.
pages, which one's interesting?
Well, the whole book is interesting. That's alright. I'll give you the book, and he hands you over 2 books. First one is Metcallum Almanac, or Almanac, which is a rare book listing all known bright steel weapons and armor.
Ooh.
And the other one is the Mythos of the Armaments of the Covenant, which is a book about. Well, this book details the mythical god-killing items that was used by the ancient elves.
Oh, haven't we got like most of those?
You have 2 of them. I think you've got 2 or 3. I think you got 3 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna need those names sent to me because as much as I was
Okay.
trying to write them down, I've already forgotten what they are.
That's fine. I'll send them to you now.
Thank you. But yep, I
Also,
will take
I
the
would like
books.
to make
It's
an
one of my
amendment
gorgeous
that
acts,
we-
isn't it?
Hang on.
I would say I would like to make an amendment quickly to that list. We don't have 3 god-killing weapons. We have 4. You're forgetting to count Rankor in that list.
Yes, they made Rankor. He has been.
Wait, is this one the current edition or is this the previous edition? Because we found one that wasn't in the last edition.
Furtive Ranger, so easily forgotten.
I know. I need to turn that stealth down.
Yes.
Oh my god, Rankor, have you been there the whole time?
He is omnipotent.
He is a god.
I'm everywhere.
Someone mentioned gods and he was just there ready and waiting with the kill.
Could you look at him? Is that all, or you got anything else? Lanky one. It's not nice, is it?
Well, not really, no. But it's just, I just
Considering
thought
you could just take your kneecaps out whenever I wanted to, you know.
you don't really need to go that far, please.
Well, that's a little one, huh?
Maybe you could be a little bit nicer to me.
No, I think you're weird.
Weird.
Yeah, you hang around like tea, like a little lost puppy half the times, don't you?
Are you in the library, Azure, with Rena?
Yeah, I'm right there with her.
Okay. You noticed he's having a bit of a, and he's sort of having a crisis at the moment. He's like, he doesn't know what's happening to him at the moment. It's like, please be nice to me. Please be nice to me.
Oh, it's just a situation. Be nice to me, otherwise you get angry and you're like, ah. That's
Hold
my
on.
thing, mate.
Hold on a second, who was he asking?
He was asking, like you two to be nicer to him.
Oh, crap.
Has he got nervous disposition? What's his problem?
He was asking me for a favour. Well, he was asking me for help.
Kind of, yeah.
Fuck. Well, alright, I guess that does that. I am
I forgot
casting...
about that one.
Yep, thought you had done. I'm casting Hellish Rebuke.
He didn't really.
5th level.
Let's just say he didn't really ask for your help. He just asked you not to be nasty to him.
You know what you told me. You know what you told me.
Okay.
Isn't Hellish Rebuke? You have to be attacked first.
Yeah, it's a reaction. to
Technically,
attack.
yes. But I think in this circumstance,
Or
I
did
mean-
such a question Did such a question make you feel offended?
Oh, am I allowed to say at this point, John?
Above table. For
Right,
this
above
one, yes.
above table. One of the points in my contract, which is what I was trying to get around with the whole tell me to do things, don't ask me, is that anybody that asks me for, well, the next person that asks me for help, and John's very specific words are, you must kill the next person who asks you for help, even if it is just a poor man asking for food, instantly.
Oh,
Jesus, thank God Zumi never asked you to pass the salt.
Yep.
I like the fact that I sent Rena as like a threat, and Cal wanted Azure to go as an insurance to make sure he didn't die.
Yep.
Now we're gonna find out that it was actually the opposite way round for the combination at this point in time.
Yep.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Wait, wasn't he wasn't Telemangus present when Azure said you have to order me?
Yeah, but we didn't fill him in on why and
Yeah.
shit. So
I didn't tell anybody in because I couldn't.
Fair enough.
technically speaking, none of us as players have to feel guilty. The DM knew the terms of the contract. We helped write them.
He did. In fact, it was his exact wording that made
In the same
me so many
instance,
times.
I'm also gonna back him on this one because he's role playing the character appropriately. The dude doesn't know.
Yeah.
Let the
Definitely
flames
follow on all those, like,
commence.
So what do you want to do,
God.
Azure?
I guess Telemangus needs to make a dex save.
If it
Okay.
makes you feel any better, he's been making me feel real awkward since everything went down. So this is
Okay.
a huge favour.
He got a 17.
That's actually a pass. Rena, restrain me quickly.
Alright, can you just fucking dive on top of him and be like, whoa! What are you doing, buddy?
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
I gotta say, do we all see him casting this spell?
That's just me and Rena in the light.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
there.
just gonna drag you out in the room like, come on! You stupid bastard!
Thanks, Rena. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Says command, there we go!
Thank you. As I'm being dragged around, I'm guessing by my ankle. I'm just like going along with this. Just like, thank you, Rena.
You both see whilst you're dragging Azure out that Telemangus is holding himself up on the desk while holding his head. But you look back and his eyes are like fire red.
Just like, sorry, big buddy. Yeah, I didn't mean for that.
I'm sorry. There's a reason. Just stay away from me, please.
You shut up!
Okay,
Sorry.
so on that note, half an hour later, everyone goes into teleportation circle along with Telemangus. And you'll get teleported to Bridge Willow. We're gonna do that in a minute. We're first gonna do Cala'elen going to the Three Crowns.
Yes.
So you enter the tavern.
Nope.
It's quite nope.
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 The first thing I do is about 2-3 streets down. I go into an alleyway and twist my ring 3 times and change my appearance to look like a general average Joe, like the most generic faced human male possible.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I will go.
And then you go in. Okay. As you go in,
I'm gonna go in and basically go to the bar, have a drink, and look around the room.
okay. You look around the room and there's not a lot of people in the tavern, but there's a fair amount. There are 2 tieflings talking to each other, kind of. One's looking a bit anxious, the other one's trying to calm her down. The rest of the patrons at the tavern are happily drinking, talking to themselves, but you can see that these 2 individuals are standing out like a sore thumb.
Do I recognize either of them?
No, but their features do look their features do look similar to someone that you know, but they're both purple, kind of like a purpley tone to them.
Okay. Cala'elen, his human form, will not stagger, but will go over to them and sort of do the Chad move.
Okay.
Of like leaning on the back of the chair
Okay.
with a drink in hand and kind of like give them both like a bit of a I fucking hate the word. He'll have a give him a leer. He'll leer at each of them for a moment and then he'll be like, Is this seat free, ladies?
The guy who turned to you is like, I'm a bloke, mate. Can you not see? Can you see him with a broken horn, with a broken tiefling horn, and sort of like a broken nose with
Not
one
me,
of
I
those,
swear.
with one of those plasters over him, and he's just got. He looks like he's been in a fight recently, like a severe fight.
Sure, don't bother me. Either one way or the other. And he'll take the seat.
The female tiefling goes to well, we're trying to wait for someone actually, if you don't mind. If that's okay.
Oh no, I don't mind at all. Not at all. Especially when looking at someone so pretty and refined. Who is it you waiting for? Anyone important?
Well, I did write a letter to someone at the palace called
Oh,
Cala'elen.
letter. Fancy, mate. Palace, is that it? Yeah. What for? What's that about? We didn't get some
It's
high blood points.
kind of, well, no, it's kind of private, really. We're worried about our sister. See, she's wrote a letter to this Cala'elen and Ara'nos, and she seems very like she's in danger.
Well, and he puts the drink down, and that's the best way to put it. When he first sat down, he was very slouched, very lounging, pretty
Yeah.
pretty had a hand grabbing his fucking balls as well as he just sat there, like legs wide. And then when she says that, he sort of takes his hand off, brings it up to the table, sits up a bit more proper, tucks the chair in a little bit more, seems to be a bit more put together, still keeps the disguise up. Well, I've been sent by Cala'elen Ara'nos, Lord Cala'elen Ara'nos.
Oh, okay. We didn't expect this. We thought he would come to. Okay. Well, here's the letter, and she sends you over this letter, which has pink ribbon over it, with a wax seal on it. And as soon as you pick it up, it has an aroma to it, like someone sprayed perfume all over it.
Okay.
See, she seemed very, what was it, brother? Oh, she seemed very worried, and she seemed upset. So she wanted that letter to be given to you, to Cala'elen and Ara'nos.
Right, and this is from your sister?
Yes, it's from our sister.
Where is she now?
She's gone to the Riverlands. She's headed to the Riverlands. Last time we saw her.
Okay. Do you know what kind of trouble she's in?
Well, it's best for her to tell you, I guess. She seemed, yeah.
Is the letter already open?
No, it's not.
So it's going to be wax sealed.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll open it.
Well, excuse me, that's for Cala'elen and Ara'nos, not
for
anyone.
I move and I operate with the authority of him fully.
Okay. She seems a bit disappointed, a bit, upset with it, but. And then I will send you. Where is it? I think you're gonna hate this, Cal, but so I have to do this. So you open the letter, and you read it. And
Swear
it
to God,
says,
if you say I open this letter and fucking glitter falls out, I'm gonna murder you.
there's no glitter, no, but you do smell. It has a very potent perfume smell to it.
Yeah. Fucking opening line. A fucking opening line, really?
You're gonna read it out for the class.
Not until I see you guys, it's more funny. Do they look like her?
Yeah, they do. You could, once you've read the letter and you know who it is, you see the resemblance of them.
Still acting like they're worried for their sister's health and safety?
Yeah.
You know you can drop the facade now, right? You know that.
Well, what do you mean, what facade? What does the letter say?
That's not for you to read, is it?
Well, she seemed very upset. And then
Imagine.
she looks to her brother and he was like generally like, yeah, she looked very worried about her.
Why you look roughed up?
Well, I had a fight last night at the
It was the
underground. Well, we had to get some money because we're leaving the continent. So I went to an illegal underground fighting ring, won a couple of matches.
Cal pull out the gold.
Okay.
Stan puts the letter away, stands up, counts up 100 gold, throws it out on the table, says, there, no shit up here. Then leaves.
They're thankful. They verbally say that they're very thankful for what you've done and everything.
Yeah, don't worry about your sister. She's not in that danger, trust me.
Okay. So then what you gonna do now, Cal?
Cal will then signal to either T or Zumi. That he would really like an Uber picked up, if that's okay.
T, have you got this one, or do you want me to take it?
I've got it. You get comfortable.
Okay.
And make sure nothing else happens. You're in charge. I go and pick up Cal, being like, so have you had fun?
Sadly, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. Just minor inconveniences. Again.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Definitely be alright. It's more the fact that there's just so many things. Well,
Remember 12 years ago when we did that dig? And it just felt like everything was going wrong. The weather wasn't working, some of the tools broke, we got robbed.
the one that also had the point where you got stuck in the bottom of the hole because you dug too deeply and then it rained really heavily for the entire day and you nearly drowned.
Look, if someone went through the trouble of building a death trap, it's the least I could do to experience it.
No, we don't activate death traps just because it's a respectful thing for the creator.
Either way, we survived, and we whined like a little girl throughout all of that as well. You can whine when you walk now. Right into the head.
Did you say I whined like a little girl?
You rolled. Begging for their mother. you were all like, "Oh, the mud, it's into my nails."
Didn't realise you were such a misogynist.
Actually, I think it's misandrist.
Yeah.
No, it's misogynist because it's being a little girl.
Fine. You rhymed like a whiny little elf.
Yes, well, here's the letter. I will throw the letter down the table.
I read it.
And it reads, Dear Cala'elen.
I'm sorry, what?
Dear
No,
Cala'elen.
I'm not there, but what?
No, imagine this is after we teleport.
Yeah, we will get back being like, assemble.
Oh,
Ali Wally has to read something.
Dear Cala'elen. It's been ages, Captain, by the way, since we last spoke to each other. We really do need to catch up. I've got lots to talk about with you. We've just arrived at Willow Peak in the Riverlands just a few days ago, and we already have a new headquarters for my bounty hunter guild. You just come and see. Just come and see it. Meet me at the Pickle Tavern. We'll have the place all to ourselves. You must come along and bring your blue elf friend too. I'm dying to meet him. All my love,
Me?
Madam Saffron.
Oh, fine.
Oh shit.
Rena's just spoken Cala'elen.
Oh.
Madam Saffron is. So we met her when and she indicates to herself and Cal, kind of first joined. She had kidnapped a woman and was holding her hostage and forcing her to be a prostitute. We saved said woman and Cal was able to get some information by seducing her.
Ah, Cala'elen.
Keep pushing it, and I'll start using the word short stack.
You do that and you'll lose your kneecaps.
You sleep rather heavily.
Touche.
Imagine Cal's on a drink at this point when she does touche. Cal would do like the little cheersing, just like tang ups.
T, oh, can I have a private word? Just a tiny one.
Me?
Yes, you.
Sure. We'll leave you guys to figure Cala'elen's issues.
Cal gives T as she leaves like the eye daggers of like, be careful what you do.
I gotta tell him Angus is like shell shocked at this moment. He's probably still reeling from everything.
When Cal notices Telemangus, it's like, why did you bring him?
Yeah.
He's like just rocking back and forth. They tried to kill me. Has to be. They tried to kill me.
Yes.
T, does your friend usually get red flary eyes? At all any time?
Telemangus?
Yeah, because he asked us to be nice that, well, let's just say we weren't really nice.
No, he's usually very mild, sweet.
Hey, so what would happen if I did piss him off, per se?
Well, I'm not sure. He's always avoided fighting when he was with us. I don't think he has it in him to fight.
Don't know. Maybe I'll prod him with a stick one day and find out, huh? That's okay. I was curious. Because he seems to be very fond of you, so...
I may have got myself into a bit of trouble.
Well, you know, keep me around, I'm guessing you probably keep him away.
I thought... I don't know what I was thinking. He likes books, he's smart. That's really hard to find, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, that reminds me, we have 2 books, something happened, but with some books that he recommended for you. So, I just don't understand why he's here, but you'll see. Anyway, it's back to the group.
Yes. We'll end up rejoining, and I'm presuming there's chaos that we walk into of some sort.
Yeah, I think Cal's trying to tell people not to call him Cala'elen.
Oh, no, they blatantly walk in. It's that moment in the movies where they're having like a really sophisticated dinner, and you get just the end of the anecdote.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, and then I told them not in the back room.
Welly.
Don't fucking push it.
How you do go on?
What? What was in the back room?
Like the idea that all the laughter and then Azure does Cali Wally, just Cal goes stone face. Don't fucking push it, alright?
To which Azure just goes.
Okay, Callie. Sorry, no, not Callie. Cal. Okay. What happened in the back rooms? I'm curious.
Quite nothing. Apparently, Madame Saffron has two siblings, a brother and a sister, who are apparently extremely worried about her safety. Clearly, she's been lying to them quite heavily. Or they're exceptionally good liars and actually managed to deceive me.
We're not helping her, are we? Like, I get going to see her, but she was a bad guy. She is a bad guy.
She's not in need of help. She hasn't requested assistance. It was a lie.
She's requested
They
an audience with me
Yes.
and you. Why me?
Yes. Well, you are a very interesting individual, Azure.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a given. But why? Why does she? I've never met this woman. Why does she want? Why does she want me to know me?
Well, you're probably a rather unique specimen for her brothels.
Wait a minute. Weren't those weird priest people going to the Riverlands too, or is that somewhere else?
That's somewhere else.
Ah. Well, if she is bad, I didn't know if that was involved. But,
But she can be in the right circumstances and with very, very careful maneuvering and manipulating an asset.
Don't even think about it.
I wouldn't get too attached to her.
Enough.
You don't get attached to assets.
Cal, I'm being serious. We've been making deals left, right, and centre, and none of them are working out for us. So don't.
You have no idea how true that statement is.
I just slide a bottle of booze towards Azura. None of us know where it comes from.
I just down it.
Right. Spend the night here. Give Rankor and Asha an opportunity to breathe in fresh air outside of the stifling city for a day at least. Maybe you can take a rest as well, a little bit around Willow Bridge. Bridge Willow, sorry. And then tomorrow we'll teleport ourselves to Riverford. Panamangus, you can stay here and catalogue bones or something. I don't know what nerdy things you would need to do.
Well, I thought it'd be okay if I came with you.
But you don't fight.
Actually, I have a
everyone
job that
that
he can
me-
do. And actually, funnily enough, it does involve cataloguing bones. T, you remember that skeleton that you got?
The dragon one?
The dragon one. I'm sure that, we can... if Savovock and Rena wouldn't mind lending us a hand to lift it out, we can get it out of the cube. He can start cataloguing that for us.
How about we just hide him in the cube, and then, yeah. No?
If we need us to help grabbing some out of the cube, I'm fine.
Oh, fine.
It's just
Well,
'cause
gives
it's
us an
massively heavy, it's all. I physically can't lift it. But could I just grab you two for a minute, please?
Us two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll walk over to Azure and if he leads me somewhere.
Yeah, just take the two of you outside of the room.
Yeah, it's literally outside T Towers.
But still in kind of a hushed voice. I'm like, Rena, I know that you saw me do something a bit unusual earlier, and my favour is actually related to that. I'm kind of on a bit of a time limit right now. I'm not going to put too fine a point on it. I need to kill Telemangus. But...
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
what for?
Hold on. I've had a thought, and this could actually be quite helpful. So
If I killed him instead?
no. So I need to be the one to kill him. So I will take care of that. But there's two things I can do following this. The first is actually one of the ingredients for you, Savovock, because we need the tooth of a zombie taken by force. So we're about to have a dead body. So...
Right.
Who? Maybe this is going to do with Goop as well.
I mean, ideally Goop would be the one to do this, but he's not doing great right now. So I kind of don't want to give him a friend to then take away that friend, if you know what I mean. So here's what I'm thinking. As soon as I've done what I've got to do to Telemangus, I immediately raise him as a zombie. You guys take him out by force, not damaging his body, just like pin him down and take the tooth. I will then resurrect him, and then I've done what I need to do, and we've got the zombie tooth. Can you two help me do that?
Well, he can grapple. I can knock the teeth out. Perfectly fine.
Excellent. And
So
I'm
you can
really...
resurrect him after this? After he turns undead, you can take him back from that?
Yes. Because I'll be using... It's a spell I've kind of picked up from Goop. It's not one that I knew myself. So I can animate the body as undead. Then once the spell ends and the body is just a dead body again, I can then resurrect him properly, the way it should be done.
Did you see that flary thing that he did with his eyes?
I did notice that, and I've already thought of that. So before
I think he has anger issues.
I think there's something demonic possibly going on there. But I have already thought of that, and I will cast silence on the room because I suspect there's something magical in him. So if he can't speak, he can't cast magic, which lets us do what we've got to do, and then I will have some serious making up to do with the guy.
So we're doing this in the cube or out the cube?
Well, that's why I thought in the cube, because then we can keep it nice and contained, and also we do need to get the dragon out, to be fair. So that's not a lie. We will get the dragon out. He can catalogue the dragon. That is not a problem. We also need to get the iron golem out at some point.
So do you want me to come out here to go into the cube? I'll be like, oh, I want to say sorry for what I did to Ted earlier.
So snap his neck.
And then you go...
I'm kind of planning on slitting his throat, but because I'm not going to be able to snap his neck, and like I said, it has to be me that does this.
Okay. Well, we can be bodyguards, and, you know.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that we need to get the zombie tooth by force, and if I'm controlling it, then it won't be by force if I take the tooth. I wouldn't even ask. I'd just do this by myself because it's not really fair to get you guys involved. I just kind of figured that you guys would have... I mean, I've seen you grapple an actual necromancer, Savovock, and that was hilarious, by the way.
Thank you.
But
I thought it was pretty entertaining myself as you
Kick
screaming
some of the
at your
balls.
spells.
yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's also entertaining. Not sure how well that will work on a zombie, but, you know, it's an option. But yeah, are you guys able to help me with this?
Yes.
We'll lead him in. If you want, Rena or me can talk to him in the front. If it's me behind him, I can grapple him, snap his neck, do the deed, take it.
No, you can't be the one to kill him. I have to be the one to kill him.
Just
Otherwise,
restrain him and let him do his job, you know? You could just hold him, he could just slit his neck. That would work.
unfortunately, yeah. So are we game to do this? Again,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to. Never mind. Thanks,
The sooner
guys.
this is over, the better.
Agreed.
Sorry that you've had to.
No, it's not a problem. Like I said before, I would do this 1,000 times over if it meant we got what we needed. But at the same time, I need a little bit of help to pull this one off, I'm afraid.
She puts her hand on his shoulder. What friends for?
Yay, friends!
Would you be able to make up to a shoulder?
Well, she'll try to reach. Sure.
Alright, my character's game for it. He doesn't like it, but to be honest with you, he's getting brought back. There's really no loss except for the tooth.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'm also not loving this. I have to do necromancy and I have to kill someone, so... Yeah. Let's,
No time to make the present, right?
right, let's get this over with before I change my mind.
Fair enough.
So, are you going, Savovock, or am I going?
We're all going.
We're all doing this.
Oh, to take him out. Alright, bring him outside.
We're getting the dragon skeleton, Rena. That's what we're doing.
Right, the dragon skeleton. Right.
Except we are actually going to get that out. That does need cataloguing. So once all this is done, we are going to get that skeleton out.
Right.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Calamangus.
Hi.
Sorry about that. I just needed to ask them a quick accounting question. It would have bored you to tears. We're ready. Do you want to help? You want to come and grab this skeleton then?
Yes, of course.
I will say that as you guys enter back into the room, Cal is there talking to Asha, Zumi, and Rankor, and T. And as you all enter in, you hear Cal saying, "And that's why you should never challenge a squirrel to a dance-off."
Oh, the squirrel dance story. Cal, you've told that one already.
Rena just looks at. What am I missing?
Don't worry, we'll fill you in later. It's fine.
I literally went on ChatGPT and said, "Come up with the end of weird jokes that could be overheard in the room."
Love it.
That's two pictures. Which was like, what?
That's a thing.
Yeah, every time somebody walks into the room, Cal has to be telling the end of a story now.
Yeah.
That'd be a thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Some of these are actually quality. I can't wait to use them.
Cool. So, okay, Talamangus is going in with you into the cube.
Yep, so I pull out the cube, say the word library to open up the library, funnily enough. We step in, the door closes behind me.
Okay. What do you want Talamangus to do?
So I'll just point him over to the skeleton and just say, here it is.
He's excited beyond belief. He's like a little child in like a big Toys R Us store.
Oh, thank God, that's gonna make this a lot easier.
Can she just like nod towards Savovock? Like,
Yep. Getting myself ready. Just waiting for him to cast.
So as Telemangus is looking at the skeleton,
Okay.
I cast silence, just over the entire space. I think it's a 20-foot. Is it 20-foot radius? Yeah, 20-foot radius. So it should cover most of it because it's
Okay.
20 by 20. It'll cover the important bit. So I'm looking very solemn as I'm doing this because it's really not something I want to do. As I walk past Savovock, I just kind of slide his sword out of the scabbard because I don't have a knife.
Okay.
Dig
Are you proficient in? You're not proficient in long swords, are you?
I'm proficient in simple weapons, whatever they are.
They're not. Yeah, that's like daggers, short swords. They're not.
If you tap
Savovock
tap
got
my
a trigger on him.
I have one dagger, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll grab that then.
Okay.
And slice Telemangus's throat from behind. I go quite deep. As a cleric, I know how deep to go.
Could you make a you roll for attack then.
I can. What is the Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just give myself a dagger real quick, just so I can do this
That's fine.
properly.
That's fine. That's fine.
I literally have no weapons.
Dagger is default.
No, roll to hit.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a finesse weapon. It'd be a dexterity modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. 13. Wait, he's surprised, I imagine. Can I have advantage?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Never mind, it's a 13.
As soon as you try and cut his throat, he grabs the knife, like the blade. And you see the blood coming down his thing, and you see his head turn to you, and he's got the same fiery eyes.
Hold on, is he looking over his shoulder, or are we talking full exorcist twist?
Full exorcist twist.
So I mouth, because we're all silenced, I mouth the words, oh fuck.
Oh, we got the telepathic link. Oh shit.
Don't think the telepathic link works between inside the cube and outside the cube.
Oh, it
Okay.
does? Oh no, because we're not on the same plane of
No.
existence? No, it doesn't.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that means you're in a different plane of existence.
The three of us are still connected, but not the rest of you.
Yeah,
Who-
you guys. Are fine.
You three make me a dexterity throw, please. Saving throw. Saving throw.
What's this against?
It's a nat 20! Thank
Actually-
God for that!
18.
Okay.
Can I see the effect of it, or because I get advantage?
You see a bright red energy.
So I can
burst through.
roll again, so that'll be an effect. Get on. But that's advantage. Ah, it doesn't even fucking matter. Okay.
So as soon as his head's turned and everything, and his eyes are bright red, you see a burst of red energy go round him.
Oh fuck.
So who failed?
Me.
I got an 18.
So you two get half of this. Rena, you get 65 points of fire damage
Holy fuck!
Oh.
as this burst of fire energy erupts from Telemangus all throughout the library.
Just down the link, I'm like, don't tell T.
What about the books? And the dragon skeleton?
I was about to say, does it damage the books or does it not?
It doesn't touch the books, it just affects the people.
I hope you guys are still alive, but the books are fine, so we're good.
Stop, drop, and roll at this point. Like silently screaming whilst roll around.
His body turns to make his body turns so he's facing you normally now, and he clicks his fingers, and the silence is gone. Why did you want to do that, Azure?
First of all, I don't want to. Believe me, this is not what I want to do. Second of all,
By the way, guys, you're prone on the floor, by the way, as well.
All of us are prone?
All of you are prone.
Damn.
cool. So from the floor, I'm saying this then. I'm like, I didn't want to. I have to. And I don't think you're really in the position to be asking questions. What the hell was that?
Bad.
As I'm saying this, I'm like getting up, by the way.
Something that I've kept secret for all these years.
Would have
I'm
been
not-
nice to know.
Well, I'm sorry, but now I have to kill you. And that's where we end tonight's session.
Damn.
If it helps, the feeling is mutual.